Hello, everybody. How on a day? Why spell check? No fee help me. No that you know say na supremacy. I won't spell. Eh? Eh? When they do like say you never see the word before. I won't really. It be you remessy. Yeah. Yes. Hello, everybody. Once again. Now Diallo say me cannot talk supremacy. Say it's domination. Oh, they use words like domination, fragility. Say there's nothing supreme about this system, which is true. So, yeah, black elites and white domination. I know say as usual, today now for news, they say they carry news, say CIA thought say President Tinubu is an asset. Everybody is jumping up and down. Say court, don't talk am, court, don't talk. All these institutions who would they respect? Would they expect make white institutions come give us the tools for our own liberation? Would they expect say one court for Nigeria, one court for America? Go give judgment or go expose one thing. My brother Widdy is in the house, yo. Widdy Bremer, big respect. Now Widdy play all the percussions for my new album. We will they study the world already. They study what happened to us as Africans. We don't need any court to tell us what we already know. We have gone through that on this live. So if now today Nigerians they know that one, all of now when they call my live, and I'll call no say you are ahead of all of them because you don't get that information since long time. Yeah, you don't get that information since long time. So you know this whole American election, it opened my eye to certain things and how things work in the past, where they repeat itself now. You know, we as Africans know see the pattern. You know, that be the issue. But if I lay down the pattern now, probably it will make sense to now. It will make sense to now small. You see, these black elites, they don't want to be Africans. You know, let me explain. You know, black is integration. Right? We were niggers. Black is where we derive the power to remove from niggers. We accept our features, but our true identity is African. You cannot stop at saying you're a black man. You must add African culture to your existence to complete it. You see, the black man can integrate into whiteness. The African man can only be African. You understand? Many of these our elites just want to be black people. You know, so they integrate so that they can they are integrationists. Their only idea is their best idea is to out-white the whites or out-Arab the Arab. They believe that if they can prove to these Arabs or prove to these white people that they are just as good, they can behave as well, they know their maths, they know their science, they know their news, they know their language. If they can prove we like their food just as much as them, then they believe that these people will also do the same for them and bring them inside their world. And they believe, say they're more talented than the rest of us, you know. So they are the ones needed. So nothing will ever happen to them. Their positions are secure. They just want to help the white people to control us. That's all. So since we as African people don't get our own voice, this is the scariest world for black elites all over the world. This is the scariest time for them because African people now are showing that they cannot control us. So if they cannot control us, what do they need? They need to call on their masters to control us for them, to give them the power to bring the law. Because they know if you bring law, if they try bring the law, those their same master will come hold them for human rights abuse. This world is crazy. So they need to wait. They need to support their white domination masters, the fascists, to bring the laws. With them will come say that because of this law, we need to behave like this to you. They want a world where we as African people are completely dominated, like the time of colonialism, like the time of slavery that created these people. You understand? Now look at this election of Trump. I want the numbers for me, for the black people, very interesting. About 80% of black people in America voted for Trump. Voted for Kamala Harris. About 20% voted for Trump. Now, this is the narrative of how small percentage of Africans support fascism, support the fascists, the slave traders. 20 years from now, 30 years from now, when this whole thing has hit the fan, they'll say, hey, African people supported Trump. You understand? They say African people support Trump. But it was just 100 years from now. They will say African people supported Trump. Now African people were involved in fascism. Although not just this small percentage. This small percentage. Same thing with the slave trade era that I keep telling you people about. Majority of Africans were against it, fighting against it. Small percentage. Now, 200 years from now, we can't stop hearing Africans were involved. Africans were doing slave trade. Africans were doing slave trade. When we discuss this kind of cultural imperialism, and I tell you now, as African people, say we no fit allow these kind of things to enter our system because it is more difficult for us to cope. It is more dangerous for our children to allow these ideas into our society. Africans don't understand that. We the thing say we be Oyibo, so I can't decide which way I can take show Africans how we don't. So I came up with a theory to explain to you people, and that theory is witchcraft. Witchcraft. Nothing I fit take explain the difference between us and these people than our relationship with witchcraft and witches. Right? Africans know they kill. We never even born person before. We didn't know what it means to burn somebody on the stake. Europeans at that time were hunting down all the witches, so-called witches for Europe. Any witch where they catch, they go burn her. When they come Christianize us, bring their culture. When they bring their culture, come scatter our brain. They can't teach us, we must they kill the witches too. Africans too. We carry the work for head. We go about killing witches all over the place. Okay, now, the Europeans that taught us, that came to Africa, started killing the witches. Train us to kill the witches. Give us the Bible and the Quran to deal with the witches. Billions was spent in today's money in colonizing Africans. Let me give you people that again. Hundreds of billions. In fact, you can even say trillion in today's money. All of Europe was involved in brainwashing and colonizing Africans. Their armies were involved. Their doctors, lawyers, they brought everything to do this job. But the decolonization of Africans is our responsibility. The armies of Europe are not in Africa to help us to decolonize. Their educators are not in Africa to help us to decolonize. Their doctors, their lawyers, their kings, nobody is there to help us. It has become our responsibility only to fix it. Right? That's why till today, we are killing witches in Africa. We where they teach African women are still being killed. Poor African women now. You have to be, because it's understand the elitism. You can never see say one governor wife, they say na witch. You can never say one senator wife na witch, that they burn her for street, or one of their pikin. It is only the poor. Now, from this time that they taught us this nonsense, till now we are still doing it. Nobody has put in the same effort to stop it in Africa as they put to start it. Nobody has put the effort in Africa to stop the killing of witches as these people put in us to start it in the first place. So we, Yetunde, I think Tayo is trying to call you. I think Tayo is trying to call you. And we now in Africa have to deal with the consequence. Right? We have to be the ones to watch our women being burnt every day. How many African children are tied in a bush somewhere as we speak that they are witches? How many? Do you know how many African children are tied right now in one bush in eastern Nigeria, in western Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, that this person is a witch, going through torture as we speak? Are any European children or European women going through the same thing as we speak right now today in this world? The people that brought it to you have moved on, but the damage is still in your society. It's still the way that they embrace this fascist Trump thinking. When I think say it is your duty now to also protect European culture for Trump. Trump is fighting for European culture. A boy is a boy, a girl is a girl. Oga, in your language, what is the word for boy? What is the word for boy in your language? What is the word for girl in your language? What is the word for son in your language? What is the word for daughter in your language? Our culture in Africa did not empower any gender. There was no automatic authority given to a gender. So gender no get title. If you born boy, you born pikin. If you born girl, you born pikin. There is no word in Yoruba language say I born son, I born daughter. Omolomonje. Now Europeans, we need to put title importance on gender. Now you begin the title male and female pikin, title male and female young people, title. We didn't have titles for genders. But you are involved in gender war, which it concern you. You have never defended African culture like that. I never seen now come outside. Africa is being destroyed. As we did like this, they say electric grid collapse. We are not. You once Oyibo don't say it's important. See Olodo, he say boy is Okunrin, girl is Obìnrin. Okunrin is man, Obìnrin is woman. This is Olodo Yoruba people. Okunrin is man, Obìnrin is woman, not boy or girl. Odo is youth. You know, male and female, Ako Atabo, a day, but there's no boy or girl, okay? You don't know your language. Say you don't know your language. Go speak the English way you sabi speak. Mona, they give me the name. I won't learn because my own language no get. I don't say all African language get. So I say Omo Okunrin, I go die. Omo Okunrin is conjugated. It's not a word. It's not a word. Mona no verse. I don't know the language. So we have never given importance to gender in Africa. We have never given importance to language in Africa and to gender in Africa. Never. This is purely European. Now European can't teach you and say you are a man. This is a woman. You are more than her. And at the gbé sórí torí ó dùn mọ́ yín láti ṣe. Ti gbé sórí, die everything rule. They can destroy Africa. They can destroy yourself. They can destroy our society. So see the old languages they bring to try to prove, say there's a word for boy. I said there's no word for boy. There's no word for boy. And don't mistake man and woman. In fact, in Yoruba language, there's no word. Say you get brother, you get sister. Ẹ̀gbọ́n lẹ̀gbọ́n jẹ́, àbúrò làbúrò ń jẹ́. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àbúrò mi. What is the word for brother? What is the word? Say, this is my brother. This is my sister. These gender words are things that we have formed. This was say Odo more Bini. I say Odo is a word on its own. You people are conjugating it. Odo means youth. You understand? Odo means youth. Youth or young. You understand? Odo na youth or young. It does not mean you conjugated Odo only. It does not necessarily. It does not relate. You understand? It does not relate to this one. Say Ejemi is my blood. Is my blood. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àbúrò mi, that is it. You know, all these titles, gender titles, doesn't exist, you know, in African culture. We don't give gender titles. Many of us have begun to do it because we learn them. We are taking words, mixing it, trying to use it, and create European concepts in our language. You understand? Ẹ̀gbọ́n is ẹ̀gbọ́n, àbúrò is àbúrò. Your ẹ̀gbọ́n can be a woman. Your àbúrò can be a woman. Abi? Ẹ̀gbọ́n, when you say ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni, except you see the person. How you want to say woman or man? You know. So this is not, we're not talking about racism. I'm not even talk about racism. I talk about the support that fascism, white supremacy, white domination needs to succeed among us is very little. Only few of us are needed to support it. And those few of us that are needed are really our elites. They are happy to support fascism. They are happy to support black domination. Yeah, they are happy to support the white domination of African people. Because that way, they don't have to think. They don't have to do anything. They can just continue to play this middleman role that they all play. The 10% role. The Bab Egunje role. You know, they like that. Well, so I got a call. Sorry, guys. So we must be careful of allowing European etymology into our culture again. We don't know what they're going to come and demonize among us this time. Then 100 years down the line, these same Europeans will say that this thing that was so bad, it wasn't bad, and it was a mistake. Because that's the church, after killing hundreds of thousands of European women, coming to Africa, killing millions of African people for not believing in Jesus and being witches and whatever. Today, they say it's a mistake. They've moved on. You now, they want to come and teach you new way to kill yourself, new reason to kill yourself, new reason to fight yourself, new reason to hate yourself. That nobody will come and spend the same money or the same time to help you stop. It will not become only your own problem. The whole world, I repeat, have moved on from killing witches. We are still losing women and children. We are still losing our women and children to witchcraft. So this is my point for everybody. Before you embrace fascism, before you embrace white supremacy, please think for yourself. Think that this kind of African elites that have never have anything to be proud of. Today, I dey watch MC Lively. He do one skit where they show children, they tell children one story. MC Lively because in Nigeria in those days, we were the highest growers of palm tree. We had the highest amount of palm kernel, which is true. And I think, I say, wow. In those days, Nigeria had groundnut pyramid, the most groundnut seller. Today, Nigeria is the 5th largest oil producer. So we are only allowed to heal ourselves according to what Europeans need from us. Now, what thing just click for my brain today with that? When I hear those things, because these are the kind of statistics that they tell us to be proud of ourselves. So you now think about those statistics. Say, I think relate to you. What thing be crude oil? The 5th largest oil. Meaning we are selling crude oil to Igbo. We are the 5th best. It's not because we are using it for ourselves. There's nothing about what level is Nigerian education in the world. The things that concern us as a people. Yetunde, maybe go down. Our food is here, please. Okay. These people have not come back. Let's eat something. I think the guy is downstairs.
What's the code?
Same code. 3669. 3669 for the Uber thing. It's like 3:30 here in Australia. It's 3:30 here in Australia.
Where's the key?
The key is on the table. See on there.
This one is just back faster.
They are here. With the same time that the other food we've now ordered is here.
No.
So, but baby, go and collect it. So I can't realize, like, goddamn. So all our life is what we sell to Yibo that we'll be using to remember our history and be proud for our production. Our production output pride is based on how well we could serve the Oyibos, the colonial masters, how well we could furnish their industries and their markets. It opened my eye to this deplorable state of the minds of the African misleaders, African rulers. Because their rulers are misleaders. You understand? And the ones for America are black rulers and misleaders, refusing to Africanize. I don't usually say now payment they pay them Beyonce to go support Kamala Harris. They have to pay them because they don't believe in anything. They don't believe in anything. After all is said and done, they are all the same. They don't believe in anything. Nigeria was the highest palm oil producer. Killing palm oil, kill a fishy. Because they supply palm oil to Europeans. And as soon as the European need for that palm oil disappear, the palm oil will disappear. As soon as the need for European granite, the need where European want for that granite disappear, the granite pyramid will disappear. Now gone the oil will shout. As soon as Europeans move to green energy, the oil will disappear. Because these people don't think in any way, shape, or form in relation to their own development. They have no ambition, really. They have no ambition, just how to make money. Their ambition is the method to make money. Those methods to make money is where their own ambition is. So they can do anything to create that method. But to do the things that money should be used for. One. So where is Nigerian education in the world? Where is Nigerian healthcare in the world? Where is our transportation in the world? Where is those left? Where are they? Where are we? Number what? Number what? But let it be those things that Europeans need from us. Whatever it is that Europeans need from African people, you will see our government striving to be in the top 10 of the suppliers of those things. Striving, all of them will be top 10 to supply. And that supply simply means to take from their people by force. I say, even right now as we speak in Nigeria, this agriculture now here for Nigeria. Should I tell you what is going on? Do you know why? How can government be shouting that they are investing more on agriculture? The more they are investing on agriculture, the more expensive food is in Nigeria. Have you thought about that? Why? What is the correlation? This investment in agriculture is simply because the big agricultural companies in America, they can no longer do this thing in their land properly. The climate is changing. The labor laws are changing. The regulations are changing. Okay, I'll give you the story of what's this company that does berries in America. This biggest berries company, they don't grow one berry themselves. Be it strawberry, be it blueberry, they don't grow. They don't grow it. They don't in one farm. But they are the world's largest supplier of berries. The name is on my phone. You know what they do? They just come to Africa, Asia, all these countries with good climate. Then they employ our farmers to grow their crops for them. To grow the strawberries. That's why suddenly in Nigeria, now this is the strawberry everywhere. Blueberry everywhere. This is when they grow all these things, not the Niger. We know they grow one. But suddenly, go look now. So different Oyibo fruits. Because now the excess, where those ones don't collect, that they sell for us. They are using it to supply. They are the supply chain. Driscoll, my guy. Driscoll. I say my life has some of the most intelligent motherfuckers in the world. Anytime they find something like this, before I look down, they don't put the name there for me. Driscoll. Go and look at their operation. They don't grow one tree. They don't have a single strawberry or berry tree. It's all grown in Africa, Asia. The land that is supposed to use to grow food for us to eat. Proper food will go chop yam, cocoa yam, rice. This is what we chop, wheat. This is what we need to. That land, most contracted. So you see all these boys everywhere for me. They are all just supply chain. They have no ambition. Their growing of the food is not linked to the need of their people to eat. Who is Debbie Sachs? VDM is in Lagos. Don't betray him like you did the last time. Plus, he thought I won't fire you. Who ate our food? Let me first. I want to come out somebody from my life. Take the rice now. Yeah, still rice. You take some. You want to miss out on everything. All you people that like to cry more than the bereaved, creating false narrative where there's no false narrative, where there's no narrative. Betray VDM. Like Satan, I won't fire you and your generation. You know. So there we go. This companies come to Africa and grow all the food for them, not for their people. This is the life that they want to lead. This is who they are. I'm telling you people. The fact say, you know, today now, even this whole CIA nonsense that is being said on all of them when they hear say, they say President Tinubu is active asset. What are you going to do about it? Will he make you come outside and shut the country down or anything? Most of you want to be CIA assets too. The way our government don't do our brain down. If CIA call 90% of Africans, they will do the job. They will do the job. Because Africa is ruled by CIA agents from up to down. Not be the same Africans who they celebrate saying military can't take over for Africa. And this is a military coup happen for Africa without CIA consent. Because the leader of the coup can't tell and say, I hate America. Now so Mobutu say first talk. Mobutu, when he first entered, nobody talk anti-American rhetoric. Reach Mobutu. C'est coup. So they don't have the idea. You know, they don't have the ideas. Instead, they want to mortgage us back to slavery. For them, it is, for these African rulers, for these African misleaders, it is better that Africa is re-enslaved. It is better that we are recolonized. You understand? It is better that we, the people, are dominated again. They cannot lead the country. They cannot relate with free Africans that are willing to look them in the eye. No, they want that. They want Africans that are subservient, that they can be whipping as they like, that they can kill as they like, that when they do it, nobody will see anything. The way the world is set up now, you can't whip and kill us as you like. People will say something. We have fought to this stage. Now in your stupidity, you want to help the fascists to remove the gains of your ancestors' struggle. You want to go back to colonialism. You want to go back to slavery. You want to go back to military dictatorship instead of you to organize. Organize for power. Organize to move the struggle forward. Organize to reinstate African culture. Organize to reinstate African dignity. The way you are fighting for Trump to reinstate European culture, to reinstate European dignity. Can't you fight for Africans to reinstate our own culture and dignity like that? You can't. Because in your mind, they've brainwashed you, say, all of the people shouting CIA assets, hypocrisy. What be CIA assets? You that you're a doctor, your people are dying, lack of medical attention is killing your people. You are a skilled doctor, you pack your bag and baggages, you run to America, say because they're not giving you money. And what is CIA assets? What are you? What is the same? The same thing. That is the job. That is the job. You that you can do that one. What if CIA call you, give you job? Won't you do it? And it's not as if people hate any CIA. Okay. Abiola, as I've said 1 million times. I've said it 1 million. It is not even hidden. What has happened because he's a CIA agent? What has he changed in his history in Nigeria? Everybody is still running after his name. Hey, June 12, talking as if we know very well that this June 12 was a CIA setup. If Abiola that was going to sit on the throne is a CIA asset, then what was the whole June 12 presidency going to be? If Abiola is a proven CIA asset, he won the election, he now sits on the presidential seat, CIA asset. What is it? Everybody is linked to. Wait, baby, you don't take key.
I tell you what, let me tell you.
I don't open door for him. I don't go open door for him. The whole world is disturbing my life. Door. So, what are we shouting about? What are we shouting about? Una no like African fact. The people that are telling us the truth have said these things years ago. Well, you know that's the last Igbo. Why? I'm just telling you. Where was I? I digressed. Sorry. This Australian jet lag is a different jet lag. It's a different jet lag. Yeah. So when these people come telling us, say, we are there. What is the news? You people don't care about this news. It has been out there forever. We have been saying it forever. Nkrumah has been shouting it. Your father has supported the coup that removed him. Your father has supported Abiola. You people have always, Obasanjo, all these people, you have always elevated the traitors. You have elevated the people that don't care about Africa. You know, I don't understand this. Sometimes you do say, are they Twilight Zone? We live in a country where all our politicians, I swear, is all. If there's one that doesn't fit this thing I want to say now, he's the exception that makes the rule. Because there has to be an exception. For a rule to be a rule, there must be an exception. The exception makes the rule. You understand? So if there's one politician or two, they are the exceptions that make this rule. All our politicians' children are foreigners. And you are talking about CIA's assets. You are voting for people whose all their children have foreign passports. Them, if care is not taken, have backdoor foreign passports due to the fact that they are the parents of those children with the foreign passports that are now adults that can apply for their parents to become citizens too. So wait, you are in a country where all your politicians' children hold foreign passports and you are shouting assets. You will go to election. You will not, first of all, if you people are serious about traitor in your country, about assets in your country, the first question you will ask any politician is, do you have house outside Nigeria? Do you have account outside Nigeria? Do you have business outside Nigeria? And do you have nationality outside of Nigerian nationality? Any politician that answer yes to any of those questions should never get a single vote from a Nigerian. Yet, who now want to talk? Now, chairman, obedient, everybody, article, all of them are in this group. But you want to shout one person is agent and this. It's about Funini, Baba Blue. My mama disturb life me. With nonsense. Tiba launch ini too. Tiba launch it too. Imagine binu men. You people are not there yet. You are not there yet. One of Trump's biggest problems in America is his foreign businesses. That he has businesses outside America because he was already a billionaire before he became president. That as a president now, he cannot even now invest. If they catch him, say he send 1 penny outside of America. You people are there voting up and down for, you are shouting assets. Tiba fun yin ni kick. Tiba fun yin ni kick. You see, lemon asset, that in pariwo fun yin. Oh, they shout, they talk. Now they take us laugh for them to happy. They praise them. They behave like them. All of now they japa. All of now they find the same passport. Is this jealousy or anger? Let's be sincere. Everybody. Wait, hold up. Are you jealous or you are angry? This is the thing that Nigerians must decide. Is this jealousy or is this anger? Is this jealousy or is this anger? Is this jealousy or is this anger? Esoto. Esoto jade. Esoto. Somebody said that collabo. If I believe that one. Is jealousy and anger collab? It's a collab. It's a jealousy and anger collaboration here. It's a collaboration of wannabe assets angry at the asset. The wannabe assets. Oh my God. One of una oga, I see ask her question almost 1 month. She never answer. Now they talk of assets. I say if bomb they come. And they ask one of una freedom fighter. Say if bomb they come. Where make it go? It never answer me. 1 month don't pass. Una there the asset. Then they asset call. Oh, anyway, we're here consistent without the contra. See, we are here. Pan-Africanism, socialism removes the contradictions from the African psyche that capitalism and imperialism exist upon. Without you embracing Pan-Africanism and African socialism completely, denouncing this capitalist, imperialist nonsense, you will forever be a walking contradiction. In one day, they complain about one thing. The next day, trying to be exactly that thing they are complaining about. That is the contradiction that you must exist under as an African capitalist. Yes, so that's how you be an African president that one day you talk in election how you want to fix Africa, and then the next day your actions will destroy Africa. That is what capitalism does to Africans. It creates a contradiction in your existence. You are living a life of competition. You see, even within artists, one day artists were best friends. Next day we are fighting over a deal. We can't stand each other. We are cursing each other out. P Square. I'm gonna die. Oh my God. One day you are two, not one. One day you are two. I mean, you are one. You are not two. There be one, not be two. Just one day. When capitalism enter your life, you will be 4 instead of 2. Am I be 4? Am I the 12? That is it. Capitalism. It will bring contradiction. Blaze Blend say, now you did the juju. Please, we are not allowed. The ancestors do not allow gloating. But as I've said before, none of my enemies for that Nigeria. Go and look at everybody. We don't. It's just a matter of time. Both the small one, both the big one. Last. Both the small one, both the big one. I say, when I go look, anybody will get hand for anything we put problem for me, Seun life for that Nigeria. Anybody we don't do me anything for that Nigeria, go look them. As you do me rich, now your own beam will come rich. Go look, just look back, because the ancestors have given. Seun, just be righteous. They don't tell me, just look. No thief. I mean, I know I be thief before. They say, so far, I know the thief. They say, I know the lie. But that one, no, that one too hard. I get wife. I go get wife, you know, lie. I don't know, my dear, don't mind me. I'm just talking. Why you go get wife, you know, blue lie. My guy. You know, but at least I try. The thiefing one, 0. Me in me in dale. We know if you do deal, me I carry your money wrong. I know if you all those things. Make me you the talk. So when can the match shit to me dede? Ki ma gbebo mi dede? Ki o ba ko ṣe if think about the ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi. Ki de di báyìí ni o. Ẹ wò bó bá ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sí. Abi not be some people they go for mountain of fire every day. Go say all my enemies die. Only you, so many enemies. You are the problem, bro. You are the problem. If you be Yoruba, I don't know about any other, I don't know the word for all other languages. But me as a Yoruba, if you be Yoruba, be a boy dede. Be a boy dede oh. No. White lie, stealing care when you are content. People will get billions, which they steal from Nigeria and call. What content means every person no thief? It's just stealing only when you take person money, where you see money, you take them. Stealing is in different forms. Even when you take, when the person don't say you take. When you game people, all these things. I can't, even when I small, any of my friends will know me from when we young. Teenage years. Will know me even when I be 10 years old. You know, my papa they keep money, mama. I know sabi. When we small, now my friends they go hit their house. They hit to the corner that time. They go hit their papa, hit their mama. Serious money, go buy clothes. No, never once they die. Never once. You know. One guy says snitching, it depends on the thing. It depends on what you've done, you know. It depends on what you've done. Me, I no believe say I suppose help police investigate their case. But if you do some kind of things, or me, I go talk. That motherfucking nigga, yeah, see, yeah. I swear I go talk. I can't even lie for that word. I can't even lie. You know? So yeah. The final point making today, what I want to make with all our people today, you know, you say, let us as Efe, I'll come knock you out for that LA where you did. Or come pull on by yourself now. That is my friend, Efe, wise drum. Take that pink shirt off. You want to steal it, Abi? You want to steal it? You want to steal my pata shirt? Oh, more. Yeah, more. Too much tease. Boo tease. Pata in the building. I like free clothes. And I love pata. Not only their shit dope, they fucks with me so much, so deep, and I fuck with them too, man. They're good. Efe, I'm coming to knock you out. That your Tai Chi, where they do, they make you, where you call them Tai Bu, where they call that your knee, where they always do, they make you feel like, say, you be bad boy, Abi. No worry. I'm coming for you in LA soon. Me and you are going to do 6 rounds. You know, in the ring. Let's see who comes out. Muay Thai. I bet you call her, man. No worry, I'll cash you. So yeah, where was I in ending this? Yes, we must detach ourselves from the integrationists. This is now which I want to end this live, you know. We must detach ourselves from these black people that refuse to become Africans. It was okay to be black for a while, black and proud, yeah. But this stage we are in now, we must become Africans. Because only the Pan-Africanist theory can revolutionize your mind, can create the revolution in you that you need to face this world. We are not here to succumb to evil. Because what is it called? What did they talk? When somebody do something, all the excuses, let me list them. There are a few excuses. I'm just doing my job. Now that one will go job. Everything will happen now. What difference did it make? See, we have all these words. You know, the one where I hate past is all this one that I'm just doing my job. That I hate that one the most. You know, these are the excuses we give to succumb to evil as African people. Because for some reason, I don't know why, we African people, we know in ourselves evil and good. And we know say we are succumbing to evil. Now what you are taking, we go be, one day we must be free. Because we know that this is our excuse, this is that we do. We are using it to do what? Excuse evil. That's why all of you go and start praying on Sunday, doing like this, doing like this, doing like, because you are trying to go, because you know that your daily life is not taking you to heaven. If there's this heaven people are talking about, most of you know that your daily existence is not taking you there. That all week you have succumbed to evil in different ways, shape, or form. You have succumbed. And I'm not talking about the evil that people talk about, all this fucking. That is not evil. Fucking yourself, drinking, smoking. That's not evil. The evil of destroying society, that's a different level. When you are doing things that is destroying the life of thousands of people, your community, millions of people, you are destroying generations with your action. That is different evil. Now you that you work for those kind of evil, that you are close to those kind of evil, that you help those kind of evil to work, and then you come, I'm doing my job. What I go do now? Now that one will go chop. What difference will it make? And I mean, one start time. All these different, we have so many of them. Succumb to evil, succumb to evil, succumb to evil. Then those that choose the righteous path, that don't go to Didi's party when they invite them, that leave their contract and walk out when they try to tell them what to say, you say that we are stupid, we are this one, we are that one, look at him, you have different names, you are dirty, you are this one. Another, now where man walk, now he go chop. As there are different ones we give. There are different ones. We succumb every way, every day. We succumb. So we must decide as African people. Do we want to follow this our black elites? These African slavers, descendants. So we want to continue to follow them. Thinking every generation of us make the same mistake. As the name on top changed, my brothers and sisters, millions of us, every billions of Africans continue to believe this lie. But as the players change, have they given you the chance to enter as they've said? Never. It has not happened. You just keep mortgaging the life of millions of Africans. We keep sacrificing the lives of billions of people over generations for this lie, for this evil. Because we believe say one day we say we'll live this life of consumer just to go and just do anyhow. Because that is what is happening there. The doing of anyhow. The doing of anyhow. That's what is happening. Let me write this down. Sound like a good name of a song. Doing of anyhow. You know, this is our relationship. Is give or take. Many of my songs, the idea come during the live, you know. Few. You know, I even get somewhere I say for my story. I need to go back to my story and find some title. You know, doing of anyhow. Because that is what you people want to emulate. The doing of anyhow, that is all our elites sell to us. Black elites. What else do they sell to African people as the glory of this wealth? The glory of attaining the top of of black existence. The glory of black existence is so that you can do anyhow. You want to do anyhow. Those that want to be responsible, that know that freedom is the ability to make tough decisions. Freedom is not the right to do anyhow. I keep telling you people that thing all the time. It's only African people, black people that have been taught that nonsense. That freedom is the right to do anyhow. And the anyhow they want to do must make white man rich. That one gonna be cocoa. Freedom for them is the right to, Amos Wilson said it. Freedom for them is the right to do anyhow, to do whatever they like. He said, not talk anyhow, but not be Nigerian man. Amos Wilson is African American. African, fact. That would not be African American, was an African in America. Amos Wilson was an African man in America, like my mentor, Diallo Keyara. That is an African in America. He's not an African American. The difference is what? Like my sister Zifa, like Marimba Ani, like my core group in America, like the people These great minds, like, oh my God, these people. These are Africans in America. They don't commot their minds is free. You understand? Their mind is free. And they are revolutionary. Amos Wilson said, only the African man, only Africans think freedom is the right to do whatever they like. And that whatever they like must make Europeans rich. Whatever they like must make Europeans rich. So that's what they've sold to all of you. That's what they've sold to all of you. Don't you two want to do anyhow with your life? Don't you want money to do anyhow? The anyhow that cannot build school, anyhow that cannot build good road, that cannot create transportation system, that cannot create affordable housing, the anyhow that cannot even bring food, affordable food to his people. These people go around like, I said, they cannot bring food. Food! Guy, I swear, monkeys are eating in the jungle now. Monkeys are eating. You can't eat, bruv. You must make the decision today that you don't want to do anyhow. Until we Nigerians agree among ourselves that we don't want to do anyhow. Whatever your shouting is, I know it is jealousy collab with anger. It is not just anger, it is a jealousy collab. As they said in the live today, it is a jealousy collab. We must decide we don't want to do anyhow, because it's only anyhow that will make a black man open his mouth and say that Trump is the key. Trump. In today's world, Trump in a black man's mouth. I can understand you people falling for the lies of neoliberalism. We are fighting. Say, okay, see this lie of neoliberalism. Neoliberalism is a lie. These Democrats are a lie. You know? So you now decide, say your eye open to the lie of Democrats. You want to fight them. You abandon the Pan-Africanists that have been black and fighting for you. And you go and align with a fascist. With an open fascist. With an open fascist. As if you cannot be Pan-Africanist and fight the Democratic Party. As if you cannot organize as African people. Shame on these guys. Shame. 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 Anyway, this brings the end of my life today. Of my life today, not my life. My life. Yeah, we must decide, African people. Do we want to do anyhow, or do we really want to be free? We must decide. We must decide. Do we want to do anyhow, or do we want to be free? You know, and if you decide you want to be free, you want to create a country. Let me say this one more time for the people at the back. Trey and 10 say, boss, no vex, but actually, what impact did Kamala Harris and Obama bring to the African and black community? Let me repeat again. We have been telling people for a long time that the Democratic Party is failing, is not the right thing. They are also not for African people, that we have to organize ourselves against this kind of ideology of the Obamas. If you follow my life, I have spoken about Obama 1 million times. Anyway, so those of now we won't consider the year now say Democrats are bad. How can you now say that the option is Trump, is Republican racist party? To fight the centrist party of the Democrats, of this Obama ideology, is not to go to the right. It's not that Africans will now fall to the right, enter into the hands of fascists and racists, open racists. It's to go left. It's to fall to the left and fight this neoliberalism with socialism and Pan-Africanism. Because fascism cannot fight capitalism. Fascism is there to protect capitalism. After 4 years of Trump, trust me, everybody will be crying for the Democrats to come back. Because that's what fascism does. It is the immune system of capitalism. When capitalism is failing, it brings fascism. Always. Go and look at history of Europe, 1920s, 30s. The Great Depression, capitalism was failing all over the world. Majority of the European governments fell to socialism. They all turned communist. Read the history, Spain, Italy, France, Germany. All these countries turned to communists. They were tired of capitalism. What did the capitalists do? They brought out the fascists. Mussolini, Hitler, Franco. To do what? To take power from the socialists. By force. By war. That is what that all that now lead to World War II. Say. And after the fascism entered, the whole world said, okay, if we can, at least we will manage capitalism. Please, remove fascism, we will manage capital, we will take capitalism like that. I see that the answer one person for this life, Bamila, which he talk, look at see. In the ask for solution. In the ask for solution, if I see you again, I don't look for your comment. I don't see the comment. If I see you, I will block you. I will remove you and block you from this life.
How you doing?
Yes, let's make noise. It's something. I mean, noise, this is what I'm saying. It's part of the study they say. And a noise maker. People are not doing anything. Me, I'm a noise maker, right? You are quiet. Hey, what's the difference? What are we doing? I am a noise maker. You are quiet. Listen to our situation. Moto climbed 2 of us leg, because that's big trailer climbed 2 of us leg. Me at the shout. You do like this. Difference between us. But there's no difference. We are just expressing our pain in different ways. No. Moto climb and then this, yeah, and they shout. You like this. Say you be strong man. You like this. So I'm not surprised at you people. It's part of this thing I'm saying that they always do. And I'm not surprised. Because what people complain about is that you are jealous of your oppressor. The community me I'm trying to build is a community of noisemakers. People that are just not okay with it, that want to do something, no matter how small, even if not just to talk, if not just to react, if not to do something, I want this community. Let's start building resistance. Because we need resistance. The resistance is what fuels the revolution. Every revolution needs the resistance are the ones that fight the revolution. Without a resistance, there's no revolution. That's why I give you MOP, Movement of the People, not me. We have given MOP to the people. The Movement of the People. MOP Center on Instagram. Let's all get to work together. Me when they shout, you will keep quiet. When trailer climb our leg, more see with the first rush go hospital. I mean, that's what you're saying. More see go first reach hospital. So come on, come to MOP Center. Let's start doing this work. Let's start doing this work. You people don't want to make the noise. You don't want to do the work. You want to just act like you are angry when you are actually just jealous. It is because it is not anger. That's why you are not doing anything. Anger, you go, jealousy, now you go make it a do like this. Jealousy, na that kind of emotion. You know, when you see, you know, because you know, I'm jealous. So you don't feel talk the reason. You got to act on. You got to act on. It brings out corny way, you know, slithering like a slithering and sliding snake under the green grass type. You know, that's jealousy. Anger, you see, anger has spoiled my phone. Multiple video. Anger, over everything. So people don't want to be angry because anger will spoil everything. And if anger spoil everything, how do you take see money thief? You know, say one go thief money there, now I won't go buy Rolls Royce. If we spoil everything, I go see all those things. I understand, but I'm saying those of us that don't give a fuck about these things, we need to start doing the work. We need to really be angry. We need to show that we are angry through our organizational efforts. Let's not play lip service to our problems. Let's not play lip service to our problems like the oppressors want us to do. Thank you for joining the live. Let's fucking go.